Suki ni Kawatsi?
Oh, Sugio?
As I curb stomp him, just... You like that, don't you? No, it's like, I feel bad because, like, you know, growing up, I read a lot of shoujo manga, you know, it spoke to, like, you know, that sensitive side of me. I also read a lot of, like, you know, shonen manga that spoke to, like, the hot-blooded young man in me. And so I believe I got a balance. But it's like sometimes I read more of one or the other, and for that week, I'll act that way. So, like, if I'm like, I started rereading Nana. If any of you guys like Aizawa, Paradise Kiss, Nana, same manga. And Nana is very moving, it's very sweet, very intense, very deep. So, like, you know, I'm at work reading this, and I'm all like crying. And I'm like, no, Hachiko, don't go with him. It's like, oh, but Nana loves you so much, Ren. And I'm like, oh. And my friend's like, man, what the heck's wrong with you? I'm like, Nana. And the next week, I'll be reading Fist of the North Star, Hakuto no Ken. It's a little bit older series, not everyone knows it. I'm gonna have to put it short term. Imagine, if any of you guys are familiar with post-apocalyptic worlds, Fallout, anything like that, worlds been destroyed. Imagine staying there, a lone man named Kenshiro, this 6'2", 250-pound pure muscle Bruce Lee, whose special kung fu is making your head explode. Hakuto no Ken, Hakuto Shinken, his kung fu pressure points, he hits 100 of them and says, "You're already dead." And your average mook's like, yeah, whatever. And there's like 300 episodes of that, and it never gets old. I love it. So that week, it's me trying to start fights with people. It's like, you know, someone nudges me in the grocery store, I'm pushing my car on, and it's like, Omoro wa shinderu. And she's holding a baby, so...
That's a horrible.
You know,
funny.
The baby in the face.
Oops.
Super Sunday. Fantastic. But yeah, I think the only thing I'm not doing now is like, I've been kind of slow on keeping pace of what's been coming out. And I don't get to watch TV a lot, and when someone tells me, man, this is getting popular, and I'm all like, well, what is? And they're like, well, when Naruto started showing out, and you know, they're like, Ben, you're gonna like this, it's a ninja anime. It's like, sign me up. And then I watched it. I couldn't find one ninja. And some of you guys, and I'm not saying I don't like Naruto, but there are certain things that make a ninja and make magic. It's two different things. Everything I saw in Naruto leaned towards magic. So I'm a big, you know, history buff. I like to dig around, read books about ninjas, yakuza, just little significant pieces of Japanese culture. And I don't remember one time when anyone turned into a freaking toad. The size of Manhattan? And I believe in Tanuki. Jeez. Really? That's your ninja power? What about that guy? Fireballs? That's only in video games. Stop lying to me.
True story. True story.
A puppet, a giant marionette. I found one guy who is closest to a ninja. He's my favorite character. If anyone likes him, I applaud you. If you don't like him, too bad. Rock Lee. That is one intense ninja. Because he straight up said, I was born with no powers, so I'm going to Rocky and Karate Kid my way to the ultimate kung fu. Seriously, because, you know, you watch that training montage in that episode when Yi is talking about his past, it's like, you know, how Rock's like, oh, he doesn't have any ninjas. And you just say, you're the best.
I'm a stab.
in the mountains about to fight Drago. Like the whole thing, you know, just punching a tree until the tree just says, ouch. I love that guy. So intense, it's like, Gee, take off your weights. Oh, really? Dang. Oh, it's on. You stepped on his proverbial pumas. That's it. I love it so much. But you know, these shows come on, and some of them, you know, keep going, and some of them you just kind of like flash in the pan. And I believe certain shows should have just been like 30 seasons long. Like one of my favorite shows is Fully Cooley. I fell
I love it.
It's like, you made an entire anime based on a pillow soundtrack? My sundial just broke and fell off. I mean, that's amazing, you know. I like, you know, indie rock and whatnot. It's like Japanese indie rock even twice as much, and then it's like, just the minute that show started, you knew there was something special about it, and I'm not even gonna touch upon the story because that's just too crazy. I can't even say it. If you guys haven't checked it out, check it out. That's beautiful. Yeah, Fully Cooley should have been like 300 episodes, 6 arcs.
True story.
Certain shows run too long for me. I enjoy Bleach. I've been watching. I do. But I've watched. And I've watched. And I've watched. What's it got? Yep. Special power? Power up? New weapon? Okay. Me eating. Benkai. Hollow? New character. Rinse. Repeat. And then, you know, a lot of things do that, but for some reason, you know, it's a lot more for Bleach for me. I ain't got the hold of me. It's not. I'm sorry, I really love Mr. North Star.
Love Kenichi. I can't dap right now.
He's running long, I'm sure.
Good friend Brandon right there just told me to turn my truck away. Thanks, Brandon.
You're welcome.
It's like I won't be the only one walking back to the building. Mechacon, sponsored by water.
Water.
Yay, water.
H2O. Get some.
Get your one.
So great. And one of these things I love beyond anime manga, what I love about anime manga is like it opens that gate into another country's culture. So I'll tell you right now, when I was a kid, we didn't care about anyone. You know, we cared less. Like Lafayette was our border. You know,
True.
Scott and Doosan, that was like a country
Am I in your way?
next door. If you went to Texas, that was like an overseas trip. And you know, nowadays everyone knows everything about, you know, Japanese pop culture because we find out it's like, oh, what's this? It's kind of like comics. It's kind of like cartoons. What? Mind explode. Dig, dig, dig. Read. You find everything that you possibly can, and you just dive into it.
That's it.
You know, and that doesn't work with all hobbies. Like I love movies, but I'm not, you know, I'm not dropping like, you know, $100 a week on like, you know, Francis Ford Coppola specials. As good as they are, I'm watching a movie. Yeah, fine. That's nice. Hey man, I got the new Nana. Give me that! That's how I read manga. So I stack them up about yay high and just stand there.